I'm going to send you down. Of course. It's part of the agreement. And you don't mind leaving?
He doesn't intend to.
My father gave me this house.
I didn't know you knew Risley. He's a dangerous man. Little of him certainly goes a very long way.
You like this music?
I'm afraid I do, yes. Sweet water from a foul well.
You don't think he's rather old?
I like older men. They have more money.
No. From the mountains of Albania. Sing with me.
Disappeared in the vicinity of Temple House and reappeared in the cavern. There had to be a connection.
Underground.
The rockfall that trapped the creature centuries ago turned out to be a refuge as well as a prison. It survived.
Thanks to the likes of Lady Silver.
It's a pity Mr. Cucumber sandwiches. Bridie makes superb cucumber sandwiches, Mary.
You have to cut the bread very thin, that's the secret. No point in having them if the bread isn't thin. And the pepper, of course. And love more.
In French, the direct object, or adverbial equivalent, is always placed after the verb. For instance, je vais à Paris.
You must go. Soldiers will be here at any time.
How can I go now that I have found my only happiness?
Please.
I think the change was inevitable. Well, you have one of these, Peggy. They're very good.
Thank you, Gordon.
Beth. Danny.
Heard you described. Madame Sand, rumor has it you are a woman, and so I must ask you to leave my private chambers.
Have I offended your modesty? I apologize.
Come on, stop sulking, man. You ought to be glad they're getting it on so well. Come on, put a funny hat on. It'll make you feel better. Throw some streamers at them. Come on.
Ourselves now with the Germans, you know, with the Nazi Party. They have actually torn up and trampled on every single treaty and seem to be a worse threat than ever to the whole of Europe, not to mention their brutal dictatorship at home.
My dear boy, when I was in Berlin, I saw
reality. Why are you doing this for me?
I don't know.
Now they find themselves riding in the company of a stranger who seems to know them both a little too well.
I know everything about you. Quite the mystery man, aren't you?
A man who holds the key.
I mean, obviously not, because I'm just some kid who's only slept with 9 people, but I just wondered, I really feel, in short, to recap in a slightly clearer version.
Well, now, here's the thing. You see the article in here about Atlantis as a new theory?
How funny. If I may, this letter commands the following commission by one Elias Finn, myself. A noble and beautiful portrait of Lady Merivale. An excellent painting will earn Mr. Finn a small place at court. So you see, not Robin Hood, the king.
I think you mean my brother. You mean Mrs. Robert Ferrars.
Mrs. Robert Ferrars?
Yes.
Mummy-tots. Sorry. Could I, possibly have a glass of beer?
Do I look like a barmaid?
Barmaid? Never. I'm surprised at you, Mr. Answer, making a mistake like that. This is our honored guest.
I can't be everywhere. Look very odd, that.
The thing is, she gets very upset.
So what's the move?
They only gave me one room.
Yes, I know that, but you knew that the other guy was in much more shape.
Okay, take the cop. Whole team goes with him. This team stays with me.
Same.
And you?
Same.
And how do you want your steak cooked? What?
let me show you another very good example of that.
The frame on this one is bigger. Oh, boy, you are a toughie.
Hey, don't give me perspective. Take a hike, will you? Take a hike.
Lots of prospects for a person who, perhaps for personal reasons has been slightly overlooked professionally.
Thank you, Daniel. That is very good to know. But if staying here...
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not good in bed.
Maybe you're not.
I am.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. I am really...
Who is that?
With his song telling the whole life, with his words killing me softly.
Yeah.
Back off, Cleaver, or I'll report you to a sexual harassment tribunal. I'm a serious journalist.
Is that your most serious skirt, Jones?
Oh. Do you like it?
And the last year's been great, really. You're beautiful. Sex has been wonderful. You're kind and supportive. You wait for me with dinner when I work late.
The
You're
few syllables
amazing.
you got out were absolutely devastating.
Does this feel any better?
It would if it was on the right side.
Paul, don't move.
Sorry?
There's a bear behind you.
Huh?
Yes, there is.
Oh, shit. Hello. And what do you teach, Charlie?
No, I don't teach. I learn. I'm a sophomore.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are? That's great. No, that's good. It's wonderful going around school.
Famous Maurice. Hello.
Maurice here to Rome, Mr. Governor? Just here to see the sights. Ah.
Rudy.
Waverley.
Nice to see you.
Waverley runs the shipping department at British Oil.
I am sorry I'm so late.
Let's get started.
She's remarkable, isn't she?
She can be a little flat.
Flat?
It defies medical science. Maestro, do you think I know?
Thank you. Well, it seems I didn't need the West End after all. Just a captive audience. What am I like? Guards, lock me up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. They are ready to put 150 grand in my pocket to give him some filth. Good for me, that. But in this case, it's bad for you.
Killers.
You're an actor. Act.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go to work. With someone pinch me, please. Is that Danny Francesco? What's next for you? I'm playing a mysterious self-made billionaire. You just described me.